Part 3 is to do the in-cab air check. So what we're going to do now is we're going to make sure that our compressor works correctly, our governor works correctly, and our system holds air properly. So the way I'm going to start is I'm going to turn on my key, and I'm now going to look at my gauges. And I can see that on my gauge here that I'm actually 80 psi, which is not enough to do a leak test. So instead of doing my leak test, first I'm going to fan down until my low air warning comes on. So that's what I'm going to do right now. Brakes are released so I don't compound. Push to release, and I'm going to fan my brakes a little. And you can see that my low air warning device come on and that my gauges are still above 60. I'm going to continue to fan down until both of my gauges are at 50. Then I have to do a build-up time. So I'm going to build my compressor or my air reservoirs from 50 to 90, and it must do it within 3 minutes. The way I do that is start the truck, bring the idle up to 11 or 1200 RPMs, and time it. And I've got a clock on the wall, so I'm going to start it now. My clock started at 1, and I'm going to start to build my air up. I'm going to go up to 1100 psi or so. I never want to go over that, and I'll just see how long it takes to build air. So you can see my gauges have started to build slowly, and we're just timing on the wall to see how long it actually takes. Buzzer went off approximately 65 psi. We'll continue to build air till 90. Every unit is a little bit different. This truck has a good compressor, it's fast. So we may do this in under the 3 minutes by quite a lot. Now see that both my gauges have hit 90, and I've been approximately a minute and a half, which means my compressor's working and building properly. The next thing I want to do is make sure that my governor unloads my compressor or puts it in the unload stage and just allows air to circulate and not build anymore. And that should happen between 105 and 135. So I'm going to roll down my window a little so I can hear my air dryer purge or blow off. That blast of air you heard was the air dryer purging. When that happens, it throws the governor into the unload stage and allows the compressor to circulate. Now what I want to do is fan it down approximately 20-25 psi and make sure the governor starts to reload. Now we'll just take a little time, because it does take a minute to recharge the system for it to start building air again. So we'll start watching our gauges, and when they start to move, that tells us our compressor's reloading. Now it started to reload. You can see the needles have started to move. If for some strange reason it didn't start to reload, You may have to drop your compressor a little lower or your reservoir pressure a little lower, but you never want to go below 80 to 85 psi to load. So you can only ever go that low to make sure it reloads. So you can see now we've got well over 100 psi. I'm going to stop my engine and I'm going to now do a leak test.